All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Hard right rudder.
Hard right rudder. Aye, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Aye. Steady on course 350.
Rudder 20 degrees right.
Rudder 20 degrees right. Aye, sir.
New course 010.
Course 010. Aye, sir.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 044. Range 3,200 yards.
Bridge combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 044. Range 3,200 yards. I designate contact able. Time 05.
Contact able now bears 045. Range 3,000 yards. Contact able now bears 046. Range 2,800 yards.
Rudder 5 degrees right.
Rudder 5 degrees right. Aye, sir.
Contact able now bears 048. Range 2,500 yards.
New course 048.
Course 048. Aye, sir.
Contact able now bears 051. Range 2,200 yards.
New course 051.
Course 051. Aye, sir.
All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Contact able now bears 051. Range 1,900 yards. Contact able now bears 051. Range 1,600 yards. Contact able now bears 051. Range 1,400 yards. Contact able now bears 051. Range 1,200 yards. Contact Able now bears 051. Range 900 yards. Contact Able now bears 050. Range 700 yards. Contact Able now bears 048. Range 400 yards.
Stand by to fire. Start tracking contact. Target acquired.
Contact Able now bears 041. Range 200 yards.
Fire. Target bearing 038. Range 200 yards. Load illumination round.
Contact Able now bears 291. Range 100 yards.
Illuminate 021. Target bearing 329. Range. Target bearing 260. Range 100 yards.
Contact Able now bears 247. Range 300 yards. Lost contact Able. Last bearing 247. Last range 200 yards.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 315 through 045.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc 315 through 045. Sonar I.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate arc 3232143.
Invest combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 045. Range 900 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 045. Range 900 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 045. Range 900 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 045. Range 900 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 045. Range 900 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 5. Range 900 yards. Very strong propeller noise.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 5. Range 900 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 6. Range 900 yards. Very strong propeller noise. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 7. Range 700 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 7. Range 500 yards. Bearing steady. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 7. Range 300 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 0, 4, 7. Range 100 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Fire 1.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able.
Fire 2.
Last bearing 0, 4, 7.
Last range 100 yards. Fire 3.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 272. Range 3,500 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 272. Range 3,500 yards. I designate contact Baker. Time 0:17.
Contact Baker now bears 267. Range 3,500 yards. Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 197. Range 2,900 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 197. Range 2,900 yards. I designate contact Charlie. Time 0:18.
Contact Baker now bears 263. Range 3,600 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Able, bearing 224. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound. Handler maneuvering to assigned station.
Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this
Contact Baker, now bears 261, range 3,600 yards.
Maple, reporting.
Contact Baker, now bears 259er, range 3,600 yards. Contact Baker, now bears 257, range 3,700 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support on station. Black Cat reporting. Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area ahead of combat.
Bloodhound, this is Maple. Maple regain contact. Able, bearing 225, range 1,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact, Charlie.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact. Charlie. Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Subsided east 2 miles from convoy.
Contact Baker, now bears 255, range 3,700 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Engaging sub.
Contact Baker, now bears 253, range 3,800 yards.
There are 3 elements that are absolutely crucial to U-boat tactics: speed, flanking, and the element of surprise. Let's begin with speed. A submerged U-boat is roughly as fast as the convoy, so it cannot effectively catch up on it from behind. It would first need to surface to make more speed, yet at the cost of being attacked by escort gunfire. Therefore, the most dangerous kind of enemy is the clever U-boat captain who approaches submerged from the front of the convoy, maintaining the element of surprise, unless you detect him with the sonar. Most enemy captains, however, will approach the convoy on the surface, for reasons already mentioned in the ASW 101 video. As for flanking, torpedoes had the highest chance of hitting the target when fired at the so-called broadside, i.e. not at the bow or the stern of the target, but at its side, which made for a much larger target. If you allow a U-boat to assume a flanking position within 1,500 yards of the convoy, and give it enough time at periscope depth, they will be able to shoot whole salvos of well-aimed torpedoes, potentially sinking a few merchant ships in one fell swoop. Also, the Wolfpack tactics used by U-boats were based on advantage in numbers in an attempt to swarm and overwhelm the escorts by attacking from multiple directions at the same time. This was supposed to create a shock effect and confuse the escorts by creating chaos and giving them more targets that they could handle at a time. In order to help you prevent that, here is a handful of tactical advice. The best area for U-boats to attack from are the convoy flanks. Prevent them from sneaking into good firing positions, and convoy survivability will rise exponentially. U-boats approaching submerged from the front of the convoy can be a nasty surprise. Whenever possible, maintain at least minimal sonar coverage aimed towards the front of the convoy. If you manage to attack and suppress a U-boat long enough, it will stay submerged and will eventually end up behind the convoy. If that is the case, it will be almost impossible for it to catch up without surfacing, and its threat will have been nullified, at least for some time. Try to attack U-boats as far away from the convoy as possible. However, once they break through, make sure to recall your escorts, close the formation, and aggressively defend the flanks. The U-boats will attempt to exploit any holes in your defenses to get there and fire multiple torpedoes. So if any U-boats break through into this zone, attack them with all your might, or their torpedoes will start to wreak havoc in the convoy. Sooner or later, you will be able to determine the main vector of the attack. Once that happens, relocate more escorts there from the other flank of the convoy as soon as possible. Bear in mind that such formation changes will take a while, so try not to jump the gun, as it may cost you a lot of time later to reverse a bad decision. Whenever possible, attack a U-boat with more than one ship. Also, try coordinating your attacks with other escorts. Just watch out for collisions, and you will be fine. If multiple U-boats break through and swarm the convoy flanks, chaos will ensue and you will start losing ships. Don't panic and stay on your toes, as this is the most difficult time of the battle. When it comes, make sure your escorts are prioritizing the right targets, and try not to get lost in the entanglement. If you make it through this difficult part, you will most likely succeed in suppressing and repelling the enemy. If you start losing ships, don't panic. Check the radar or the tactical station in combat. Deduce where the torpedo may have come from, and make a strong presence in the area to prevent the U-boat from taking further shots on the convoy. Use air support to harass U-boats that are beyond your reach, or quickly relocate it to suppress multiple U-boats when they get dangerously close to the convoy's flank. Remember that air support will force a U-boat to submerge, thus preventing it from firing its torpedoes. Some U-boat captains will submerge and hide under the convoy, or even try to sneak to the other flank. This is a bad situation for you, as it is very dangerous to track and attack U-boats within the convoy due to a high probability of collisions. And lastly, be aggressive and do not let the enemy take the initiative. The longer you hesitate, the more time you are giving the U-boats to reach optimal firing positions and aim their torpedoes. Harass them, never let up, and focus all your assets to the fullest.